Good Saturday afternoon for the live people, and happy whatever time of day it is for anybody watching this live. And if you are watching this as a video, and the pinned comment will be time stamped when Heather's transmission and then my transmission also. So you'll have all that information. And so, you don't have to necessarily sit through the intros. But that said, very, very powerful. This is a great solar flash. This is a really significant shift in energy. I do believe we've been feeling this leading up to the eclipse. There was in my neck of the woods, there was actually an earthquake. It was about 100 miles south of me, and Heather also. And we felt that it was pronounced, and then finding out that it was a 4.8 magnitude, and apparently it was 4.8 miles deep into the New Madrid fault, which is one of 3 fault lines that run through around the New York area. So eclipses aren't heard of. So that 4-8 energy is very significant, and it's very karmic, and 4 is Uranus. So this is very revolutionary energy. This is a huge energetic shift. So we are here to help you prepare for that. I'm sorry. Hi, Heather. I'm like,
Hi. Hi,
I always like
everyone.
to. So what we're gonna do? Heather's gonna go first. So I'm gonna put her on in just a second. So hi everybody that's in. I see you, Pandora, Suzette again, Donna, Maxine, Pandora again. I know I saw Mr. Floyd here. Glenn Klausner's in. Welcome, Glenn Klausner, psychic medium, and Yvonne and Lisa, and Mr. Floyd's channeling channel, and Anna and Brooke and Beth. Welcome, and another talented healer. Beth, Healing Temple is on. So Heather's going to take this away now.
All right. Hello. Thank you, all you powerful light workers that are joining us today. But this video is actually meant to be for everyone leading up to the eclipse, and even afterwards if you want help with the shift that this is creating and what this is doing. So I want to say hello, aloha from the Adirondack Mountains here in New York, where I journeyed today so that we can see the total solar eclipse and really experience all of its wonders. My son is turning 6 in a couple weeks, and I think this is going to be a really incredible experience for him. He's very sensitive to energy, just like I am. So a lot of us have been experiencing purge type symptoms, whether it be skin issues or sleep issues, emotional issues. The message I got when I was getting my teeth cleaned this morning down in Woodstock, Peace, Love, Groovy, New York, before I came up here, was there's a lot right now that we need to let go. There's a lot that needs to be removed. And as an energy healer, removing things is really integrating them. So we allow what needs to be released and flow to just naturally, energetically disperse, but we're also integrating the experiences, whatever it's teaching us or whatever it's taught us in the past. And maybe we don't need to have that be present anymore. So what I'm going to do today for my energy transmission, which is going to be perfect to set you up for what Adam's going to do to adjust you to the energies that we're moving into, the energies of the eclipse, and the transformation that it's going to cause for all of us on a personal level, as well as all of humanity. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a lot of clearing and allowing what needs to go and flow to happen, because this is why you're getting some of these symptoms. Like I said, a lot of emotional stuff coming up, a lot of things in our life that maybe isn't working or isn't quite working in the way that we have it is sort of almost feels like it's flaring up. A lot of sleep stuff, that's more of that cleanse, purge. I know I had a lot of stomach issues leading up to this. That can also be very detoxing, cleansing, purging. So I'm going to support those energies. So what I want you all to do right now is I just want you to get very comfortable. And I want you to think this past week, what has been coming up for you? What seems to be a physical symptom, an emotional symptom, a mental symptom, a spiritual ascension symptom that needs to be cleared, integrated, and allowed to flow and allowed to go? Think about that. Kind of hold that in your heart. I'd like you to hold what you want me to work on in your heart space for me today. And as you're doing that, finish your process, but then think about what in your life flared up. What had an earthquake type symptom? What popped up and just didn't feel like it's working? It doesn't necessarily mean it's not right, but maybe it's just not working in this fashion at this present time. So I'm going to do the same. I'm going to do this with you guys. I'm going to take a moment and think about my physical, emotional, mental, spiritual symptoms, and then I'm going to move into my life situations that are really starting to flag me and tell me what's going on. So we're going to be quiet. We're going to hold space together, and we're going to think about them, and then we're going to hold them in our heart space to be healed and cleared and integrated. Okay, and now just ask Great Spirit and your spirit guides, ask them to include anything that didn't come to your mind in this moment. Allow them to include those things. So a lot of this will be like what it would be like if you were to have a one-on-one healing with me. You're going to just sit and relax and be quiet. I know I usually do a lot of guided stuff that may come through as I start to channel, but this may be more like the way I do my healings, where I'm quiet and I'm actually just doing the energy techniques that I've been trained on for a couple decades now. So I've been blessed and honored to do this work for Divine Source. So right now, just hold space. I'm going to work on the physical, and I'm going to work on everyone that's here live right now. And then I'm going to work on the afterplay people. So I love doing this with Adam routinely because I've been shown a whole new way to heal on a platform like this, where we have people that are right here with me. I'm completely direct connected to them right now. But then we have people I don't even know their energy yet. And Spirit has been training me, and I'm getting really good on working with afterplay people as well. So everyone who's here right now, you get the first. Just hold space. We're going to work on physicality, things that we need to flow and let go, and any lessons that we've had from them, integrate. This is really going to help you with your symptoms that you've been having this last week. And as you're enjoying this silence, think about it as an energetic reset. This is a time for you to be calm and just take a little bit of a time out from all the busyness of life and schedules, and just relax. Think of this as a spa day on a Saturday, or if you're watching this on a Tuesday or Monday on the day of the eclipse, this is your spa treatment to just really relax and just, sit back, lay back, and allow someone to do the work for you, as you have done the spiritual work behind all of this, the soul work that's really behind all of these physical symptoms. However, it's not necessary to suffer or be disrupted from them anymore. And as you're relaxing, what I'd like for all of you to do is please put yourself inside of a big triangle with a point about 3 feet above your head, and then the base of the triangle about 3 feet to the left and right of your meditating body. And fill this triangle with rainbow light, please. And as everything is flowing and going, send it down to Mother Earth. We use a lot of earth healing when we work with biological and physical issues because we are of this earth and we are of body. And so earth is a wonderful element to connect to while you're receiving this kind of work. So whether that means grounding or loving, sending heart love down, just feeling and sensing the presence, imagining beautiful places in nature. Connect to the earth and sit in your rainbow triangle. Now take a deep breath and we're going to work on some emotional stuff. Think about the emotions that have been arising this week. Maybe it's been going on all month for you, but think about the emotions that have been difficult. We don't necessarily need to let certain emotions go, but let's let the things that are challenging and difficult or uncomfortable or just not quite putting us in our best balance emotionally, let's allow that to flow and go. So just relax, breathe. And with this, we're going to have a big circle around our meditating bodies, whether you're sitting or laying down. And that circle is filled with rainbow light. One of my certifications as a healer is I'm an arch healer, ancient rainbow consciousness healing. Beautiful, beautiful modality. And as an arch practitioner, I've been trained in ancient Hawaiian symbols that were channeled, as well as rainbow light, which I've also channeled in different modalities many, many, many times as a healing light. So rainbow circle, about 3 feet in every direction and relaxing. Okay, and Spirit wants me to do a technique with all of you. So what I want you to do is inside of your beautiful rainbow circle, allow that rainbow light to enter in through your mind, through your head, through your skull, through your brain. And as soon as that rainbow light shines into your head and your brain, allow that to then flow down and out of your sacral chakra. Your sacral chakra, if you don't know, is located your second chakra, located below your belly button and above your pelvis. So rainbow light is permeating your mind, your skull, your head, your brain, and then flushing down your body and going out your sacral chakra in the front and also out your sacral chakra in the back, your lower back. So it's like a flushing feeling of rainbow light coming in, going down and out in the front, down and out in the back. So it's going down and out throughout your body and then releasing through the front and the back of your second chakra. So I'm going to support this technique that you're all doing while continuing the emotional clearing and healing. And as those difficult emotional experiences are being healed and the uncomfortableness is going, I want you now to think about what would you like them to feel like and what would you like them to be replaced with. So sometimes we may have an emotion that we would like to allow to flow and go, and we actually want to replace it with the same emotion feeling comfortable. Sometimes we want to replace it with a new emotion or a new emotional experience. So just take a moment to ponder that, because I want to do some integrating work with you now. So there's reasons our emotions come up. There's reasons they get stuck. Now they're going to be clear and flowing. So just ponder, what do you want to replace them with? What would feel comfortable, healthy, and productive, and healing and nurturing for you specifically? And we're going to finalize this by staying in our beautiful round rainbow circle and just allow divine sources, energetic waterfall to just wash everything away all over your body, all through your aura. Just the most comfortable cleansing that you've ever experienced, straight from spirit, God, goddess, divine source, creator, universe. And as you're being cleansed, I want you to see a beautiful moon in front of you. Allow that moon to be dark, to be the new moon, perfect sphere of the dark side of the moon. And I want you to send your heart light to that moon right now. And as you send your heart light, if you'd like right now, say your prayers and say your wishes. Anything you need to pray for or anything you're wishing for, this is a complete moment for you to do that. So from the heart to the moon, I'm going to do this with you all. Okay. Now let's breathe. We're going to shift again. We're going to go into our mental portion of this transmission. So take a deep breath. Breathe out. Let's do this 3 times. Breathe in and breathe out. One more time. Breathe in and breathe out. Now I want you to imagine rainbow air all around you, rainbow air that you can breathe in, that you can breathe out, rainbow air that has a current and a breeze to and fro around your meditating body. And I want you to imagine that you are meditating, sitting and relaxing in front of a beautiful, beautiful, majestic mountain range. The mountains can look any way you would like. There's all kinds of different mountain ranges in this universe. So you are right in front of them. Feel their energy, feel their mana, feel their presence, feel the crystals inside of them, and just relax and allow me to work on all of the mental patterning, the mental programming, the thoughts that aren't serving you, that may be too speedy, anxious, keeping you up at night, anything that needs to flow and go. So just relax, enjoy that rainbow air. I just want to comment that my participants here right now are doing such a good job. I really, really feel you guys working along with me right now. Thank you. Thank you for allowing this to be powerful and effective. And I'm sure my afterplay people will be just as lit up inside as they're breathing in their rainbow air, as that rainbow air is going throughout their body, throughout their aura. Their majestic mountains are behind them. And their mental body and mental aura is being completely transformed and healed, supported by this incredible solar eclipse in Aries, new moon, sun, Aries energy, new beginnings, Aries, known as the springtime, the beginning of the zodiac. Powerful, powerful, powerful fire sign, cardinal fire sign. So now as we do the spiritual part of this, the soul growth part of this, we are going to choose a flame to be around us. This is a spiritual flame, so this can take on any size, any color you want. It can be a rainbow flame, it can be a golden flame, it can be a violet flame, it can be a pink flame, any color you want, green. Invite your flame in, your spirit, your soul flame, and allow it to dance around you. It can be whatever size you want, allow it to feel comfortable. Just really ground into this meditation at this moment. Put your spiritual flame up. And this is really where a great soul and spiritual purge happens to make way for the new soul and spiritual growth and elevation that you are ready for, that this eclipse is going to not only activate after you've done so much purging and so much feeling the energies, but this is really going to give you a boost. Aries energy is definitely a powerful, strong, boosting, quick energy. So allow this to give you that soul growth, that spiritual elevation that you've been looking for. And I'm going to do my transmission. Some of you are ready for big, big things. And some of you are going to experience such subtle changes and shifts that it's going to make a big, big difference. It doesn't always have to be a big change to make a big difference. That's the message that Spirit wants me to give to you at this moment. Really dance with your flame. Feel your body. If you're in the mood to sway or move, this would be a really good time to do it. And allow the frequencies to increase. We're getting ready to prepare for Adam's transmission. I feel it coming in already. I feel that energy of the master teachers coming in. I work a lot with master healers. They're here too. We got a real powerful team with us today. All of the ancients, all of the greats, all of the ancestors, all of the future leaders that we haven't even met yet. They're here to work with us, to shift, to transform. I want you to stay in this flame, stay in this buzzy, high vibrational energy. I'm going to finish off any clearing. If there's any cords, if there's any binds, if there's any not supposed to be there energy, it is not going to be able to survive this. It just simply can't exist in this high of a light and in this high of a frequency. Stay in your heart. Stay in trust and get excited. Get excited for what's to come. Get excited for the shifts. Get excited for the changes, whether they be subtle or massive or both at the same time. You found this video for a reason. You are here tonight for a reason. And Spirit says, I can do a blessing for everyone. This is one of my favorite things I do with my clients. I have sort of a Celtic background, and so I do some little magical blessing work with people that work with me. So I'm excited to do this. So stay in your flame, stay in your high vibration, keep feeling that energy, keep raising it up. Amazing. Okay, I'm going to do blessings for everyone. So I'll start with everyone here. Feel free to ask me what you want your blessings on. Go ahead, just telepathically communicate it to me. I can hear some of you already. Afterplay people. This is very potent blessing energy. Go ahead and say it out loud. Say what you want your blessings on, or just allow the blessings to go where they need to go. Go where they're meant to go in your life, in your present day, in your future. Yeah. This is working really well. Okay, stay in that vibration. Keep holding that. I'm going to complete. Okay, again, let's stay in this vibration. If you need to ground, it's okay, but we really want to go into our light being, into our soul space. Not asking you to leave your body. You're always stronger when you're in your body and in that really high vibrational spirit space. But Adam, we're ready for you. We're ready for this transmission, and I'm excited too.
Hi. So interestingly, a few as I was working and you're describing all these ascensions and I'm like, oh, I've got all of those. But anyway, I was getting some nice messages. I jotted a few things down while I was saying this. That was a really powerful and beautiful healing transmission. Thank you. So I'm going to dominate the screen now. Here we are. So firstly, before I even get into this, a couple things come to my mind. Check out the live video I did a couple days ago about the new moon eclipse, the 5 things that you need to know, because that's important information. Then the upload that we did on Thursday was after the eclipse and what to expect in the world and in your lives after the eclipse. And this Thursday, I haven't done the video yet, but I'm going to do after the eclipse part 2 to describe how to work with the eclipse symptoms that a lot of people are likely to get. The ascension symptoms are based on the powerful energies of the eclipse. Now, Heather addressed a lot of that, so that was beautiful and awesome. So basically, with this eclipses are always powerful. They're solar flashes. We had the last one in 2017. The last total one before that was like in 1970, and it's interesting. So this is new frequencies that we're experiencing now that are being activated, new DNA activations. The master teachers are going to work with that. They're also talking about aura upgrades, and then most people have either 2, 3, or 4 what they call compartments of their aura or their energetic fields. But the idea is to upgrade that to having 6 compartments and take this more as I don't know what the right word is, not metaphoric, but an energetic thing, not necessarily literal. But once you achieve 6 compartmental auric fields, then you start to become crystalline, because quartz crystal and ice crystals alike are almost always 6-sided. And there's a lot of power with that sacred geometry. It fits into that 369 code, which is the frequency generators. So that was just some information that was coming in. Let me see. I jotted a few things down. We'll get into this in a second. Okay. And they were saying, the master teachers were coming through. They're coming through Heather too, with her healing guides as well, saying, this transmission does not have to be long. because we've been working on us for months to prepare for that, especially the people that have done the transmissions religiously here on the channel, and even more so those that are on Spirit Mind Family. That's the Patreon group. You have to be a paid member. It's only $5 a month, but you have to be a paid member to work with the higher frequency transmissions that we do there. Just not really meant for the general public, because anybody on YouTube can come. So they wanted me to start, they wanted me to, get paid also to get the donation. But the main thing is they wanted to create a group of people. And sometimes even if it's just $1, it's still money. There's still a value that's attached. They wanted me to do it that way. So I'm not trying to exploit it or exploit them. Now the master teachers tell me that I'm allowed to exploit them, to some degree anyway. But anyway, so that's Spirit Mind Family. That's on Patreon. And the pinned comment, and I think it's also on the description. There's a link to that. And the other thing that they wrote down is intervention. I can't even read my freaking writing. Intention to clear everything that had ever held you back. And that's exactly what Heather was doing in her transmission. So that's quite beautiful. And that's basically it. I mean, there's always new things. They're saying, DNA activations, auric upgrades, new guides. Heather covered that also. New angels, new guides, new ascended masters start to work with us because we are ascending as a species, and it's a quantum leap. It's an energetic leap. We don't ascend in a gradual slope. We jump, we plateau, we stay on that level for a while, learn the lessons on that level. Once we're completed, our energy builds and gets stronger, and then we're ready for the next quantum leap. So those that are ready are going to have a quantum leap from this transmission anywhere up to 40 days. So that'll take us into around the middle part of May. You can receive some pretty interesting upgrades. Again, beware the ascension type symptoms, and they're not necessarily bad, even though I'm getting hives all over my body. But they're not bad. They're good hives, right? So anyways, we're going to get started here. For those that are new and aren't aware, there's a group of energetic beings, part of collective consciousness, that I call the master teachers. Basically, I use that name because Susie Mazzoli, the person that I first had in on this kind of energetic channeling work, that's what she called them. I've heard them called the Council of Light or other, by other names. But basically, what they do when I'm channeling, there'll be some verbal channeling, but a lot of it's going to be in toning, using a lot of it's Solfeggio frequencies that they channel through my throat, through my heart and my throat, some light language, but mostly it's the energy, it's the frequency. So they raise the vibration. They're able to do that. And they tell me that they're not physical, but they use physical channels in order to work with the vibration and frequencies. And apparently, I mean, you could be your own channel and channel them yourself. You don't necessarily need me, but they do need a human channel to work in this way. And as you're following the meditations, the idea, the more present you are, the more engaged you are in this meditation. So being present, you're not thinking, you're just breathing, you're just open, and you're allowing. The more you connect, the more they're able to activate you. And the idea is that they want to introduce new frequencies to help to clear things that may be cluttered. They kind of liken this to almost like a gelatinous goo on an etheric level that we have based on our programming, the toxins, energetic or whatever. So they work to clear that, and also to upgrade and fine tune the flows that go through your meridians, your body, and your auric field to a higher frequency and vibration. And once that reaches certain thresholds, then new DNA strands start to activate. They start to awaken. We have what is it, 92 DNA strands that are active, and for all those, we've got a lot of inactive ones that are called dormant. I don't remember the biology. I studied all this stuff years ago, but anyway, they're saying that's not that important. All right. So anything else that we need to explain? I feel like saying just have fun. Don't be too serious. Open your heart. Be present. Just have fun. And life is challenging. There's a lot of lessons and growth, but it's the best of your ability to have fun and enjoy the journey. Don't focus so much on the destination, like where am I going to be when this is done. enjoy the journey, enjoy the feelings of the upgrades. You're already finding there's a lot of emotional and energetic spikes, ups and downs. So your emotions are oscillating to higher highs and possibly lower lows. But, when you get into a lower state, the idea is to breathe through it and open your heart and not see it as negative, release that programming and just see it as when the wave comes in, it's got to recede. That's the way energy works. So anyway, anything else? And as I channel, it's a verbal, conscious channeling. When I do that, I'm not going into trance, and they're not completely using my voice box. They tell me they can't really work that way. Ascended masters and angels can, but they don't really work that way. So we kind of blend energetically. So anyway, just get relaxed. I think that's enough talking. They're here. Can I feel the energy in my hands and arms right away? We have been with you for the last 35 minutes, actually. Yes, of course we are with you. We are always with you. And we recognize some of your bright and shiny faces. And we love you, and you are love. And say to yourself, give yourself a big hug before we even begin. I am love. I love myself. After all, as the saying goes, if you can't love yourself, who's going to love you, right? And we always like humor. We like to laugh. We understand this channels. And we want to say from a TV show he used to like when he was a child, who loves you, baby? Who remembers Kojak? Who loves you, baby? With the Tootsie Roll Pops always, yes. And the tough, bald man who's really a sensitive dude, even though he's a tough guy. You all have all these sides to you. This is a process of integration, this very powerful solar flash. We're raising the frequencies. Relax, allow. You may get a little uncomfortable as the energy increases. Try to breathe through it and allow. If you're not really feeling it, it does not mean it's not working. It just means that your ability, we shouldn't say even your ability, but your acumen to understand the frequencies, it's just a different thing that you're used to. This is what we wish to explain. We're not always up on the words because we rely on the channels for language. We don't speak with language. We don't have mouths. We don't speak in light language, by the way, but we have guides that work with us that do the light language. We work with 6 different forms of light languages from different star systems. But it's not us. It's part of our team. We are a collective of advanced beings from many star systems. And all eyes are on planet Earth. And your great solar flash, your eclipses come in certain points of history of massive change. And the total solar eclipses tend to come in pairs. Pairs like 2017, 2024. That's your year. Yes, 2024. Imagine that. There's another pair, one before the Civil War, one after the Civil War. There's a pair before that. One or both actually was during your Revolutionary War. So what are the themes of these 2 pairs before this pair? Civil War, Revolutionary War. This is a process of division, but trying to create unity out of division. This is a process of 2 ideologies clashing, and it is also a process of awakening. Revolution and evolution, there's only 1 letter difference between those 2 words. We think not this be a coincidence. We do believe that it is part of the process. The evolution is what's naturally happening. The revolution is that you are not going to remain in the same society and under the same dictatorships in your world and bound by the same rules that are of the old earth, that are archaic and have no place in this. Think of the buffalo, the animal of the Native Americans of your land. The buffalo, the bison, they are of prayer, they are of power, they are of majesty, and they are gifts to humanity from spirit, just as the cows are, just as the dolphins are. They come from different domains. Understand your multidimensionality, understanding your starseed origins, that you are all hybrid beings from 2 or even more different races. One, of course, being proto-human, and the other being extraterrestrial, or the others. So we are done with our spiel for the day. Enjoy the eclipse energies. Yes, we will see you on the dark side of the moon. Yes, we will. Relax, laugh, breathe, feel your heart opening and expanding. We are raising the frequencies, priming the systems for these higher vibrations now available to you, these upgrades now available to you. Is this the ending? No. It's just another new beginning. But you've been working the last 3 or 4 years or more to get to the point where you are now so that you can shift during the great solar flash. Some will in your world, some will not. Those that will not are not being punished. They just have more lessons. They are not ready for the upgrade that you're ready for, you see. Will the timeline split, as some of the teachers say? Well, yes and no. Will reality split? Yes and no. In a way they will, in a way it won't. We cannot explain it any more than that. Consciousness is fluid. It flows. It's not stagnant. It's not linear. The teachers try to explain that which cannot be explained because the human understanding cannot grasp what is happening with these timelines. But understand that all realities, and there's infinite realities, all coexist in the moment, and the one that you are aware of is the one that you are present in, or the one that you are present in is the one that you are aware of. You're raising the frequencies, feeling that spiral currents through you and around you. You're working to help clear the gelatinous goo of the auric field that comes through the toxic programming of your world, of those leaders that wish to maintain control over others rather than empowerment of all beings. We prefer empowerment of all beings, of course, and so do you, or you would not have found this video. You would not be here working with us at this time. Relax, breathe. We are raising the frequencies. We are working with you with Archangel Uriel at this time, the fire of God. The archangel that brings the fire of the sun, of creation, of the central sun, into the earthly domain. And this is what is happening. All the archangels are working with us. Archangel Uriel steps forward. Greetings. We do bear the name, the fire of God. We express through the volcanoes, through the earthquakes, through the changes in your life. We appear as a collective of Archangel Uriel more strongly when your earth undergoes its shakings. The shakings happen throughout different periods of society when there is a quantum leap of consciousness. You've had your 4th shaking. We're coming into our 5th. Isn't that divine? This is where you start to separate from purely conscious of the physical being to having multi-consciousness and understanding yourselves as spiritual beings, as energetic beings that are not form, just occupying form. Shayami Papa. Raising the frequencies. We are the master teachers. We are Archangel Uriel, Archangel Raphael. We are here to help heal. Archangel Michael, help strengthen, solidify, bring confidence. And of course, Gabriel, the Metatron of the great central sun, Sandalphon of the great central earth. At your service. We assist in bringing healing to the land. As you bring healing to yourself, you help to heal the earth. You and the earth are one. You are connected through energy, through flow. You're connected to the cosmos through the earth, through energy, through flow. This is a great energetic portal. This eclipse more than the others. 2017 was your primer. Then your land in the Americas had an annular eclipse, not a total eclipse, yet it's a strong energetic vibrational a few years ago. You bring the super new moon and the sun pinpointing the same portion of your sky. These are the heavenly bodies capable of raising your sea levels to pulling heavy, heavy ocean water in the order of gazillion tons skyward towards it. Those gravitational forces are in a laser beam buzzsawing through your land. The earthquakes, and there will be more, are your land. It's your Earth's way of priming herself for this massive shift. And the eclipse itself is just the physical part of what is happening. And spirit, God, source, the master teacher, whatever word you want to use, and we will always point you in the direction of your truth and understanding. There is significant numerology, energetic in the 4 and the 8. 488 is your day of April the 4th, 2024. 488. We must bring the channel, reel him in every now and then. 4.8. Was there not a 4.8 magnitude eclipse just on the lee side of the total path of the coming eclipse? You may say that, well, that's the future. How would that affect it? But no. There is no past or future. There's only now. 4.8 miles beneath the surface. Do we think this is coincidence? No, we do not. 8 is karmic. 4 is evolutionary and revolutionary in your numerological systems. Every number carries a number, a vibration, and a frequency, unique unto itself. It brings information of your collective consciousness. We will suspend the theory for the time being and focus now strictly on the energies. Relax, breathe, allow. Relax, breathe, allow. Kosutia po di diochi siatela. Semanachono no ya hakumitiaka. Shoto bedia sono no ya nga yo do do ya ha. Shudu yo ni. We are now within you and within the field balancing old earth energies to be assimilated. You cannot move on from old earth if you have not assimilated the lessons of it. Now we shall work on the shift to allow you to be open vehicles of frequency. See, these old earth energies, these are the stories, the traumas, the dramas held within your earth, held within your conscious fields, held within your subconscious, that do not allow these higher frequencies to flow. These must be, shall we say, regulated, assimilated, and released to create a smooth flow of vibration and frequency capable of accepting these higher level energies. Remember, dear ones, the world's pain is not your pain. And pain itself is an illusion of the mind. It is a response when something is not in balance or not right, when there's a blockage. So I wish you to assimilate these experiences of the collective. You, dear ones, are helping to clear for others as well, and balance and shift. And as you upgrade in frequency, you assist the earth in doing the same. Now we should work with the upgrading currents. Relax, breathe, allow. Stay present, dears. Try not to let the mind wander. Now that we've assisted you in clearing and opening, no, we don't do this. You do this yourself. We assist. Nothing forced. Now we work with you to allow these higher flows of energy to seamlessly flow through you and around you, so the true upgrades may begin. Relax, breathe, allow it, raising the frequencies, increasing the flows. Relax, breathe, allow. Relax, breathe, allow. We're finishing. Keeping the energies very high frequencies. Opening pathways, assisting creating new pathways of energetic transference, receiving, sending, giving, aligning, and blending with the quantum field or source. Stay grounded. And feel the energy just kind of slowing through you, down through your center line, to the top of your head, through your center line in a double helix shape, spiraling in multi-dimensions, two directions, through your legs, your feet, through the base of your spine, and into the earth. As we transmit the energies into Mother Earth for her ascension and growth. Purging, shifting as the purge is ending and you're going into the shifts in lead of the great awakening, the mass awakening in your world. Very good. You have done very, very well. We are starting to ground the energies and frequencies. We offer group prayers if anybody would like to join in to help those who are feeling lost or going through challenges based on things going on the earth and their lives, having a hard time handling life, being displaced by geological as well as meteorological or weather-related issues, geopolitical struggles on your planet as she resets, as consciousness resets, so that your leaders can now learn to become just and fair and connect with the higher frequencies rather than being controlled through the lower frequencies of control, greed, and power over others. shifting into the paradigm of compassion and love, empowered by the people for the people. So we offer our prayers to those that are going through illness, going through challenges, going through problems. Send our love, compassion to assist them in understanding why they must go through what they do. It's a very instrumental part of the healing, as well as offer healing light, vibrations, and prayers. And with that, just start to feel the energies grounding. Start to deepen your breathing. And just allow any staticky energy, because these transmissions are pretty strong. Sometimes you get a little kind of these static charges in and around you that can be a little uncomfortable. So just feel that just going down, draining down through your body and energy fields, and letting the earth kind of pull any excess energy you don't need anymore. Feeling very relaxed, grounded, safe, and confident. When you're ready, open your eyes. Oh, let me go back to double screen here. So y'all have an amazing eclipse. Tomorrow we'll be on. I'll be on tarot time at 11 a.m. Then I'm driving west to hopefully see it. But if not, if I don't visibly see it, I'll still be in the energy, anyways. And that's great. So if you'd like to, let me see if I can. Thank you, Pandora. I'm getting a few comments coming in. Here we are. If you'd like to catch up with Heather and get some deeper work and some personal work, there's the email. I'm at adambetweentheworlds.com. That's you can get us both on our website also. And that's that. And you're welcome, Laura and Beth Healing Temple and Mr. Floyd. You're most welcome, Mikkel. So we're getting some comments on how powerful our work was. So very good. Thank you, Mikkel. And thank you, Pandora. Oh, yeah. Uriel stepped in. I mean, I think they were sort of blending because I couldn't tell who was channeling through me. I think they were blending. And then Susan already thanking both of us. Yeah, very good. All right.
Okay.
Have a great eclipse. And no,
wonderful eclipse. Wear your glasses. Remember to wear your glasses.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, the eclipsing sun doesn't have more ultraviolet light than the regular sun. It's just you're not going to stare at the sun when it's out there, but you may be inclined when it's a crescent stare at the sun, and that's when you can get into trouble. So,
and if you're gonna take pictures, take your glasses and take one of the little frames and hold it in front of your lens for your phone.
Oh, that's interesting. I mean, I'm not going to take pictures until it's total. Then there's zero ultraviolet when it's total. You can look at the eclipse all you want, but when it's not, if you don't have glasses, quick glimpses. I mean, I wouldn't recommend if you can get away with it, but don't stare at that sun. But you guys know that, we're not children here, right? But thanks for the reminder anyway. Doesn't hurt. All right. I think we're ready to say goodnight.
All right.
Love you.
Love to everybody.
We'll see you on the flip side of the eclipse. We'll see some of you at tarot time, 11 a.m. Eastern time tomorrow. Love you.
Okay. That's love. Bye.